Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu, and welcome to the Football Gupshup radio show and podcast live 3 p.m. Sunday the 21st of September on 93.5 Unity FM. And mashallah, what a lineup we've got today, a jam-packed show, mashallah. My name is Shazad, I'm a Liverpool fan from Sparkhill. With me is Wasim, the Tottenham fan from Alrock. Assalamu alaikum, Wasim, how are you?
I'm good, thank you.
We have Usman, the Blues fan from Smallheath. How are you doing?
Alhamdulillah, how are you?
Alhamdulillah, all good. Zain, the Arsenal fan, who fans love to talk about. Zain, the Arsenal fan from Sparkhill, how are you?
Alhamdulillah, good, can't complain.
Well, I'm sure you can. And finally, he's returned to Unity FM, our good friend, the Manchester United fan, brother Uqba from Alam Rock. Uqba, how are you?
I'm alright, thanks. I'm playing out of position, but I'm okay.
Yeah, why are you playing out of position?
It's just the manager, he likes playing this formation.
Oh, nice. Okay, so that's a bit of a taste of what's to come, a flavour of because we're going to have a really in-depth discussion about Manchester United, because they're not talked about enough already in the media.
Yeah, on the taste analogy, there might be a bit too much salt in this balti.
So saltiness coming up. Before we get to the unimportant stuff, let's talk about the important stuff. We're not going to be talking about anything more important than the news that Manchester United legend Eric Cantona, and I'm reading this report from the Daily Mirror, has called on football's governing bodies to finally take a stand against Israel's war in Gaza. Both Amnesty International and a United Nations commissioned inquiry has found that Israel is committing a genocide against Palestinians in war-torn Gaza. And the legend that is Eric Cantona has said that FIFA and UEFA should not allow Israel and Israeli teams to enter football competitions as they did with Russia. And I think that's a fair comment by a legendary footballer who has a moral compass, mashallah. On with the show. Let's have a breakdown of what's happened since we last spoke on Sunday, when Mo Salah scored a 95th minute penalty against Burnley. And to quote one of the listeners, the air got sucked out of the room because Zain was wounded on the floor, clutching his stomach. Which didn't really happen, but he just looked like it if you saw his face. But Zain, are you okay? You recovered?
Yeah, I'm just not going to watch normal Liverpool.
Yes. Oh, tell us what you talked to. The Liverpool played Atletico Madrid on Wednesday, and unlike them, they scored a 92nd minute winner. Van Dijk had
a bit early this time,
messaged us, Zain. What did you message us, Zain?
It's too much to recall, but all our messages, we're not going to watch Liverpool throughout the season again.
Yep.
They don't deserve the watch, and you can't hate watching Liverpool.
Yeah,
they're too good at rage baiting.
So he started with the niyat of hate watching Liverpool, and he ended up getting rage baited.
Yeah,
does anybody understand this language?
Not really, but I haven't watched any of the High School Musicals, so I don't know.
I don't think Zayn has as well, to be fair.
No,
Okay, what else happened? Yesterday, Liverpool beat Everton. Only one goal conceded this week by Liverpool. What happened to Scripted FC with their injury time goals? And somebody got a question for me about...
Yeah, what happens to Liverpool when they go 2-0 up? It's like...
Okay, so what happens to Liverpool when they go 2-0 up is... I'm going to take you back to Channel 4 a few years ago, and the sitcom called Father Ted by Graham Linehan. And there's a character in the... she was the housekeeper, Mrs. Doyle.
Yes.
And in one episode, Mrs. Doyle was cleaning the windows inside the house. And while she was cleaning the windows, she couldn't get back down off the ledge. And so she looked down and she was trying to crouch down, and then, like, how do I jump off, or what do I do? And what she did, she just kind of fell. And it was really funny because she fell off camera and it was like a massive thud. So she didn't know how to get down off the ledge, so she just thought, I'll just fall onto the floor. And that's what happens to Liverpool at 2-0. They don't know how to operate. They don't know what to do with the ball. They don't know what to run, and so they just stop. They fall like Mrs. Doyle
so
at 2-0.
Is it just gravity acting upon them after that?
It's gravity acting. The other thing was, with yesterday's game, they were tired from the Champions League game on Wednesday, and they had an early kickoff, so you could see that. They do rotate, but there's certain players you never rotate. So they'll never rotate Van Dijk and Alisson and Salah and all these, and Szoboszlai. So they looked tired, they looked leggy.
I'm really sorry for those players being tired from playing in the, what is it, Champions League?
Yeah,
I have heard of that.
Yeah, as a United fan.
You know where I thought you were going with that, with the Mrs. Doyle thing? I thought you were going to say they'll speak to the opposition and start saying, go on, what was it? Go on.
Like she offers a cup of tea, and when they say no, she's like, go on.
And they scored 2 goals.
All right, then let's carry on and they score 2 goals. Yeah. So they had an issue, but yesterday they didn't have it, even though they allowed Everton back in the game. Right, what else happened? Let's do some Champions League stuff from midweek. what was the tie? There was a match. Was it Juventus?
Sorry,
Borussia?
Yeah,
do you
Borussia
want me to
Dortmund.
go outside?
Yeah. This is just high level.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
we
You don't have a
set
seat at the
Usmana
table.
when we were talking about the Premier League.
Usman is closer to the Champions League than United.
Actually, let's go to Usman for a Blues update because Birmingham have arrested the slide of 3 defeats in a row. And how did they do it?
Big
Were
win
you at the
yesterday.
game?
Yeah, I was at the game. I
Mashallah.
went to it. I wasn't going to go to it, but I thought, you know what, if I'm not there, they might not get that win. So I went to it. It
Wow,
was
look at that. The power of the support. Look at that.
It's just unnecessary superstition, but carry on.
every supporter counts. Every supporter counts.
Every supporter counts.
We actually played quite well, to be honest. Before going into that game, us and Swansea, who we played, we had the stat for the lowest shots on target.
Wow.
So my friend actually said to me it's going to be a boring game, but it was actually quite entertaining. We did dominate them. Second half, we dominated. The first half, it was 50-50. They had 2 shots on target. Our keeper made 2 good saves. Then we had 2 good shots. But second half, we came out. I think the manager had a few words with the players. We came out. We dominated the game. But we actually scored in the 94th minute.
No.
So it was.
Do they do that ridiculous thing in the Championship where they find somebody to interview at half time, and that person obviously is not allowed to say anything of any
course.
meaning?
Yeah.
No. Just
That's good. That's good.
That's
So this might
You
be
don't have that.
some Stan Vaguely trauma here, but what was the score?
Yeah, 1-0.
Okay.
I think you might have mentioned it because you could give us a lot of stats and information there. So it's like kind of. I was going to say it's the anti-Stan Vaguely.
Yeah, but I didn't
I
hear.
actually watched the game.
I didn't hear a score in there
Yeah,
till
go
the
to
end.
the games, exactly.
I actually watched the game. So yeah, it's a good performance. We needed that. Next week we've got Coventry away, which is a big derby.
Where are they in the league? Are they in
They're 5th.
Oh, so they're in the
We're level
promotion
on
spots.
points with them.
But it's a championship is a massive slog, and there's so many games.
To be honest, Coventry, the last 4 seasons have been in the playoffs.
Oh right,
Twice under Frank Lampard and before that as well. So
I know Uqba will want Coventry to get promoted because he wants the teams who are quite prominent back in the 90s when he first got into football. He wants them to be in the Premier League, don't you?
Yeah.
So he was excited that Leeds got back there, and
The Coventry under Bobby Gould winning the FA Cup.
there you go, 1987.
Yeah, I stopped watching Coventry after they got relegated. So does Steve Griswich still play for them?
Yeah,
I think,
Paul Telfer,
They're still
and,
waiting for him.
I think the Moroccan
Mustafa Haji,
and
Yusuf
Chippo.
yeah,
still there.
One of them went to Villa.
Kobe Jones.
they've actually got a striker called Haji Wright.
Oh right, okay.
Is
Yeah,
is
yeah,
he
yeah.
actually Haji?
Yeah, he's actually a good.
No, means he actually has beat Haji.
been on Haji.
So why is
Oh,
he?
no,
What do they call him, Haji?
What's it called, Haji then?
Good question.
He's also left.
I'll ask him next week.
Yeah. Okay, let's move on to. That was a very good update. Thank you. You got anything more? But because
Yeah, we're getting promoted.
say inshallah, because
Inshallah.
we're all Blues fans.
Inshallah.
I find saying stuff like that doesn't work with football, but you can try if you like.
There speaks a Manchester United fan. Okay, so last week, if we go back, there was a really good game. I enjoyed this match. Man City 3, Man United 0. And I don't think it was a 3-0 game because United had so many chances. And the best piece of play I saw the whole week, Champions League or whatever, was Mbumo's shot on the volley because he looped up and he smashed it. Perfect technique. I think he turned away because he thought he scored. And Donnarumma somehow got to his fingertips to it.
Yeah,
Well,
the 26-year-old, 45-year-old Donnarumma.
yeah. And save from Mbumo has just come back from Umrah. But
Yeah, I mean, look, I wish there was a league table based upon XG or something, but unfortunately there isn't.
Except the league table based on XG. Yesterday, Spurs. Oh no, they won in the Champions League against Villarreal 1-0.
1-0.
Very
Yeah,
nervy win.
yeah, it was an own goal, and then nothing happened after that.
Arsenal, for all the Arsenal fans, they beat Atletico Bilbao 2-0, and it was 2 of the reserves who scored. Gabriel Martinelli and Leandro
Trossard.
Trossard.
You know, when they kept saying Athletic Club, I
Yeah.
thought it was like one of the better ones, but it was Bilbao apparently.
Oh no! So
They played well. They played well, Bilbao.
Were they athletic?
They were quite athletic, yeah.
Okay, that's all
But
right.
not enough to deal with us and our depth.
I think you were going to say that. Didn't you say when you did predictions they're going to Arsenal going to 5-6
8-0.
7-0?
We went to 8.
You went to 8. Okay.
Yeah.
So,
I
yeah.
thought it'd be one of those games. They lost in the league the game before, so I thought, you know what, maybe they're coming off a bit of form. But obviously in Europe at their stadium, the San Mamés, difficult stadium to go to. So yeah, you know, we kick on from there. 3 points from 3.
No, but it does show their strength in depth because Martinelli and Trossard both got a goal and an assist each.
Yeah.
So you know, I am.
So either they assisted each other or they assisted themselves.
They assisted
Each other, yeah.
They don't give me the assist for
I actually really like Trossard, especially as an impact player. I like
yes,
Trossard.
he's very good off
You
the
can take
bench.
him.
I think he's
You
You
can
can
good.
take, you know, you can have
He's
a-
very busy running London, isn't it, as the mayor?
Does he look like Sadiq Khan?
He does, yeah. You can just do a Google search now.
He's got the scare
Who did we say, man? Once we worked it out as a Nasheed artist. Mahir Zain looks like Alan Hutton. That's the one.
Yeah, he
Google
does.
that.
Yeah, he
They're
does.
honestly twins,
He does, yes.
separated at birth.
And then
Martin
that
Zayn and
other
Mohammed
thingy.
I
was
feel
it
quite ashamed of knowing
it
who Maher Zain is.
Noman Ali?
Hassan. But you don't feel ashamed of knowing who
No,
Alan
no,
Hassan
I'm
is.
proud to know
Uh,
Alan Hassan is.
No, if you're doing lookalikes, you know Noman Ali Khan
Yeah.
and Jimmy Floyd Hasselbank.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's-
It's-
I see that.
yeah, I see
As soon as
that.
you said it,
I see that, yeah.
we need to revisit.
Are you allowed to say that on Unity FM? Sorry.
We'll find
Well,
out.
we just said it.
We'll see.
no,
He's coming
it's
through the
just
door.
a
Hang on,
comparison.
there's red lights. Come on.
They're both as handsome as each other, mashallah.
Yes.
Tabarakallah. We're going to go to a thing that has changed. Brighton to Tottenham to Tottenham fan. We were on David Raya watch because you think Raya is a clown. and
He's a clown. He's going to drop a
Any
clanger.
second now, he's going to drop a clanger.
Yeah.
But yesterday, the Tottenham goalkeeper, Vicario, may
Yeah.
have dropped a clanger.
But I've not been going around saying that, yeah, you know, Alisson, Edison, and Raya, and Vicario.
Okay,
He
so
dropped a
he's-
clanger. Yeah, he should have saved that. It
You've been
swerved.
picking up Vicario, so you don't need to do
No,
it.
no. I mean, he's okay as a goalie. I don't mind him. But
But he was to blame for the second Brighton.
oh yeah, without a doubt, he should have got behind that properly.
So what happened to Tottenham? Why did they go 2-0 down? But they came back well, and Simon played well.
We just got caught. Is that left the back door unlocked and got done on the counter, and then there's that clanger for the second goal. So we're up against it, and but we were playing quite well, and I was just hoping that, you know, when you do your duas and everything when your team's playing, and I remember saying, I don't mind
Sorry, who was
Spurs. The thing you don't do,
the thing you don't do for United.
which explains things. And I was like, you know what? Even if we get 2-2, it'd be good because I know we can come back from this now. So it was good to see Spurs come back from.
They won at the end.
Yeah,
Shot went to the side netting.
I think if there's a few more minutes left in that game, we probably could have got the win.
Is
But
the history of the Tottenham.
Speaking of Zayn was already talking about hate watching. Somebody was hate watching Burnley against Forest and has written down here, Big Ange gets his first point.
yeah, he did.
So,
So-
you've Tottenham fans have been spurned. That was a bit of a Twitter there in the studio. Tottenham fans are quite angry at Ange Postecoglou because, you know, he
I wouldn't say Spurs fans, just me.
just Wasim,
Yeah.
Spurs fan.
Is he going to get Forest relegated so he can win the
Championship
championship?
next season, yeah.
That's what Wasim was saying. But he's watching them and he's saying, "Oh, Ange got his first." We were saying that like Wasim has been spurned by this person and now he's just stalking them on Facebook. And that's
I said it's more like you've divorced a person
right
and then you've for their faults. For their faults.
for the person that you divorced for.
Yeah.
Did he come? Is there Narazgi? Did he come to the masjid to do afsoos for Daniel Levy?
He didn't, no,
No,
he
it's-
didn't.
That's
right.
That's a
Yeah,
fault
chair.
is-
Yeah, I went down, but I couldn't see where the men were sitting, so I think I sat in a different
Yeah.
one and just
So,
went to it.
the Tazif for Daniel Levy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
to it. Okay.
He never came in the good moments. You know, what's the point coming after
Coming
that?
about,
Yeah.
yeah.
So I found myself watching a Forest fan podcast in the middle of the week.
This is
Just
getting-
as-
this is getting sad.
Sorry, what, you're watching a Forest
Yeah,
fan?
yeah. Just to see what they think of the person that I've divorced.
Yeah.
That's what he's saying.
Oh, so that's like Instagram stalking, is
Yeah.
that
That's
what?
it. That's
Yeah,
it.
but I'm waiting for the moment that they're like, we shouldn't have got him in the first place.
And then what are you going to do?
I think that
told you
moment
so.
has already.
Yeah, that's it.
I think that moment already occurred
Bias or not?
when they appointed him. Yeah.
Man United 2, Chelsea 1. Are the good times back at Manchester United? They're also a little bit over £1 billion in debt again.
Yeah.
You can take it from here and then you can give us your bombshell and work backwards from that.
Do you want the bombshell first?
Yeah, do the bombshell first.
The bombshell first is that as a Man United season ticket holder, although I have just let my season ticket go this season.
So just to put people in, Upa lives in Birmingham, but he would travel all the way to Manchester for every home game of last season.
Yeah, and I've done that
It's not as far as the other Man United fans who come from London.
I've done that for
The bulk of them.
I've done that for quite a number of years in my
Wow.
life because I've had a season ticket twice. I have a problem with the ownership, and the problem with the ownership goes back. I think it's quite well documented. I don't probably need to go over it. But when I think of football, and you know, Osman is sitting next to me here, Americans are not interested in Wrexham and Birmingham because they like British football at a lower level. People buy football clubs as a financial vehicle, and so that's what the Glazers did. They're probably one of the first to do it, and as a result of this, they leveraged the buyout, meaning that they bought the club for a certain amount and then loaded the debt onto the club.
Yep.
And they never ever paid that debt back. So really, the 1 billion figure, we've always had about 700 million of debt. So that's not the thing that bothers me. The thing that bothers me is the fact that the club is just being held as an asset, as a financial asset by some people who haven't really got interest in the football club. And my personal obsession, or my really strong interest now as a United fan who actually cares about United and bothers to go and watch United up until a couple of months ago,
Yeah.
is how can the club be freed from this ownership? I don't know if, Was, you felt like this about Levy towards the end.
No.
Where you just wanted him gone. Well, although Levy probably did a lot more for Spurs than
Yeah.
the Glazers have for United.
Yeah.
Is that I think that sometimes you have to, the expression "kill it with fire." So
Okay.
sometimes you have to have a purge in order to reset, and it's happened with a few clubs. It probably happened. It probably happened at Villa a few years ago, actually,
Randy Lerner.
where you have to be relegated.
And Leeds as well. Yeah.
In order for the ownership to feel that the asset that they possess, because they reckon United is worth about 6 billion now.
Mhm.
Their dad bought it for 650 million. They've never had to pay a penny for it from their own pocket.
Yeah.
They've inherited what is basically a cash cow that still generates a huge amount of money.
Mhm.
So in that context, sorry to make the point long,
No,
in that
no,
context, I can't see a way out. The Sheikh, I don't know how credible his bid was to
Sheikh
buy the
Jassim.
club. Yeah, he doesn't seem to exist
Talk
really.
about Ratcliffe there for a
I
second.
don't know, he's from Qatar. He used to be the Prime Minister of Qatar.
Yeah, so he isn't it his son?
I thought the Sheikh was Jim Ratcliffe. Oh, was he his son? Yeah,
Yeah, I
okay.
think that's his son. So whether he had 6 billion in cash, like he said, I don't know. It's very hard to get together. But aside from somebody like that coming
Even
in,
with committee, if you put committee in and stuff, you can't get 6 billion together.
it's very unlikely. I mean, look, your mattress would have to be very high to be stuffed with that much cash.
Yeah.
So even somebody like Jim Ratcliffe, who apparently at the time was the richest person in Great Britain, he couldn't buy that outright. So the Glazers are here to stay, and I think that the only thing that will shake them off is a reduction in the size of their asset. I can't see that happening without relegation. I think relegation will be
So
the only thing
what we're
sufficient.
saying here is that a Manchester United fan is a season to get hold of once Manchester United get relegated.
Yes, it's a means to an end, because I can't see anyone getting them out. I can't see anyone offering them enough money that they want. And while the asset is there and while the asset appreciates, effectively they're going to be sitting on it. Because what else are they going to do? Where are they going to keep £6 billion? That you can't even keep it in a bank very easily. It's a good vehicle to keep £6 billion for the foreseeable future. You never know, in 10 years' time, it might even be worth 10 billion, in which case they're just sitting there on 10 billion.
So you're saying you want the asset to depreciate so that they can leave it
I
alone?
want it to depreciate sufficiently so that they worry that it's going to become worth less, and then they will sell it.
You can't be serious. You want Manchester United to be relegated.
Now you've known me long enough
Yeah,
to
yeah.
know that I am serious. I'm not saying this for clout.
Yeah. Yeah, this is not like a clickbait thing. You really think, as a United fan, the best thing for United is to be relegated?
Yeah, so I'm not saying this with glee. This is
Of course
very
not.
much
Who
head
would
over.
say that with glee?
This is head over heart. So I don't want United to be relegated.
Yeah.
I don't want them to lose games. I don't want to see them in this kind of position. But I think that the other thing is that under the Glazers' ownership, the decline has been sufficient for us to think that relegation is actually a possibility in the future. Maybe not this season or next season, but it is a possibility, in which case there could be a silver lining.
So do you think Amarim is a Man United fan like yourself, and he's gone in to do something about it?
It could be that he's been worded up by some a well-meaning group of
hilarious.
fans.
Oh, so he's like asset stripping from the inside
Mm.
by making them like. Even I think the latest thing he said was that even if the Pope asked him to, he wouldn't change the formation.
I heard that.
Yeah. So that's what
Guy
we're dealing
Mowbray
with.
said
yeah.
that on the
I
match
think
of the day.
What is the Pope? Did ask
doesn't
him?
want them to go down. He needs them to go
He
down.
needs them to go down.
This is the other thing about the ownership. This is what happens because Sir Alex and David Gill being in there since the 90s, I think together as a partnership, they were presiding over something which is just you could say it's the habit of winning and the habit of running things.
Yeah.
Once they were both removed, there was nothing above them. The Glazers are aloof owners. They
Yeah.
don't really care as long as they can take their dividend every quarter.
Yes.
They don't really care because the asset is appreciating. Because United as a business has always run really well. Under Ed Woodward, who's a very good money guy. Omar Barada is a very good money guy. So the money is always safe. United as a brand are really good. As long as Malaysia exists as a country, United, as long as the Middle East still has oil,
Yeah,
United
yeah.
will have fans. So that's not the problem. The problem is that we have then lurched from one thing to another. So Sir Alex was old. We thought David Moyes is up and coming. He appointed him like somebody appoints a son. And then we thought, okay, Moyes is not really experienced at this level. We need to get somebody who is. So we appointed Van Gaal. Then Van Gaal was out of touch. We didn't like his ideas. We go to Mourinho, who is the hottest property at the time. Mourinho was not very friendly with the players. So we need Oli. He's the friend of all the players.
Wow.
And then, okay, what's the opposite of Oli? Because he hasn't got the discipline. We appoint Ustad, Eric Ten Hag.
Some people call him Eric Ten Haram.
Yeah, so then Eric Ten Hag, he was too harsh. He didn't really have a style of play. So who do we get? We get a charismatic person who has a very defined style of play. So now there's something wrong with this guy now. So what do? I don't know which part of the loop we go back into. But this is all happening because there isn't proper ownership structure in place above. And even though Radcliffe has come in, he doesn't actually own the club. He's just got shares in it. But they've just offloaded the entire football side to him. He then tried to appoint Ashworth, and that didn't work.
Yeah.
So,
and then there's Jason Wilcox.
So I can't think of any part of the ownership that has been beneficial for United, apart from the share price increasing or the overall value of the club increasing.
But that just increased the dividend takeaway.
Exactly, because it certainly hasn't reflected in the in the upkeep of the stadium or the. I'm so sorry that we've spent 10 minutes on ranting about.
No,
it's good.
You know
it's
what?
good.
This analysis of the managers has been like illuminating. It's amazing.
Yeah, it's
the way
like
you
American
put it.
politics. Honestly.
No, but it's amazing. Like,
the sequence.
they're trying to balance it out, and they go the other way too
Yeah,
far.
but
They're trying to
compensate.
But this is what happens when you don't have a footballing strategy, as opposed to Liverpool now, who have seemed to succession plan Klopp to slot very well.
Yeah.
And they and no matter what you think of their American owners, who also don't seem to put a lot of their own money in.
No, they don't.
They're just a very good businessman, but they just at least have an idea and a clear vision of how the football side is going to be run. We've never had that, and I don't think we have that now.
Okay, well, that's really good, man. That was really
You know who
good.
Jim Ratcliffe reminds me of?
After all that, you're
After
going to
all
tell
that.
us who Jim Ratcliffe
You know, from Unforgiven, there was English Bob.
Yeah.
He came in, the problem solver, and then in the end, he just get beaten up and sent home on a train.
He's also very distracted because I think that he's one of those people who's quite old school and therefore quite hands-on and likes to be. But at the same time, he's got so many businesses and different facets of his business that you can see his other businesses are suffering quite a lot as well.
Yeah, United are falling into those traps that I saw with Liverpool in the 90s, and United themselves in the 80s was like, that thing about balancing. We need that manager. When somebody plays well against you, you buy that player. Liverpool used to do that. Somebody's played well. Collymore played. We need to buy him.
It used to happen after every World Cup and Euros.
Yeah.
I think we did it with Karol Poborski, but there's others as well.
What I've noticed about United is like there's like inverse correlation between United and Liverpool. Well, when I was younger, and United inflicted so much trauma on me, it was because Liverpool would get a player, and it was obvious after 6 months that he's not going to make it. But he was there 4 years later.
Yeah.
And that's the same with United.
Yeah.
Because they don't have that sifting process anymore.
Yeah, and also one of the things that happened when Sir Alex left, and I think this is something that we can blame Moyes for, is that the entire coaching structure that was below Sir Alex was removed by Moyes up. And so what I've noticed now is that we can get a player and we don't improve the player. Even players that are brought in to do a job for us don't do a job for us. And as for young players, we can bring them on. Like, look what's happened to Kobe Mainoo, for example. That wouldn't probably happen in any other club. He was supposed to be the future of England's midfield. He's now not even the future of United's midfield, and United only play two midfielders.
Last week, did you have a point?
No, just need
okay, should we, do you want to go to the Man United Chelsea game, or should we go to Stan Vega? I think we should go to Man United Chelsea.
Very briefly.
So yesterday, United beat Chelsea. I think everybody's watching it. Apparently, it was a very entertaining game, but it was also a very boring game at times.
So I was at a family event with Zayn, and I was secretly watching the game, so I didn't have
your phone?
Yeah, I didn't have a proper eye on it, but I did see enough. I didn't realise actually that Chelsea went down to 10. So as soon as the number of because Casemiro got sent off later on, so as soon as the number of players was equal, United lost that bit of the game.
They lost 1-0.
So section, I can't read anything into the game really.
No, but they had to force an error from Robert Sanchez to get him sent off with Mbeumo. And Mbeumo undoubtedly is a successful signing.
He is currently, but even the really good players like Bruno, for example, who we signed, they're just very constrained by something or other. Now, Mbeumo might be constrained by just either the system or the atmosphere or the fact that it's on a losing slide. Bruno was constricted by various incompetent players around him who just went up to scratch. Ronaldo was constricted by, I think, maybe Piers Morgan. But there's always some reason why even our great or good players can't do better for us and can't pull us up. You know how Gerrard used to pull Liverpool, even when Liverpool were very mediocre.
Yeah.
There's not somebody like that who can do it. Bruno tries to do it by crying, but it
His
doesn't work.
attitude has been spoken of as being really like weak, and there's
I think I would cry more if I was him.
yeah.
I don't think he complains enough.
You don't want to sell Bruno Fernandes
Um,
because a lot of fans do want to do that.
So people wanted to sell him for 100 million to the Saudi League when they
Right.
got the offer, but that was only because they suspected he wasn't going to be played in the position that he needs to be played in, which is what's playing out now. Actually, you can see that happening.
Yeah.
So I feel sorry for him
Yeah.
that he's in central midfield, which is where he doesn't want to be. But we bought a whole team in front of him, so he's not going to.
Yeah, he's not going to get
not
there.
gonna be
Yeah,
playing
because
number
you spent
10,
so
yeah.
much money on Sesko.
So he probably wishes he had gone as well.
I've got a question.
Yeah.
What do you think of Ugarte?
Ugarte,
That's a good question.
the ball winner who can't then pass after he's won the ball. I mean, you know.
He should just leave it for someone else after he's won the ball and say, "Look, get
Yeah,
somebody
Man
come
Just
and
back
take
off. Just back off.
I'll
Yeah.
get the ball there.
The Man City game, when they were analysing Roy Keane and over in the Sky Sports studio, they actually pinpointed Ugarte as being the weak link in that.
Yes, so I think the issue is really, and we're going to probably go to the
Yeah,
break
go to a
soon.
break, yeah.
How many seconds is it?
20.
Okay, the issue with Ugarte, very briefly then, is that it's not Ugarte itself, it's the fact that we don't know how these players are being bought and by whom.
We're going to carry on this really, really interesting
I hope not. I hope we don't
debate
carry on.
after this break. We'll see you after the break. Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum and welcome back to the Football Gupshup radio show and podcast. We are now have to go immediately to line 2. Let's ramp up into it a little bit. Wasim, who he looks already depressed, he's going to be speaking to Mr. Stanley Vaguely.
Yeah, I do offer it out every week. Like,
Would anybody love to sip from this poison chalice?
You know,
Speaking to Stan Vaguely.
All I want to say is, because I do listen to the podcast when you guys put it out on YouTube,
Yeah, and that's youtube.com/footballgup.
and the sabr that's shown by Was,
MashaAllah.
I really can't imagine how he actually doesn't start shouting and stuff. I don't want
I
to
think
say...
somebody is all that's left.
Subhanallah. Yeah. So there's the immense sabr that the brother shows.
Yeah.
So-
Sabr and Jamila would call it.
You know what it reminds me of is you remember the cartoons Roadrunner?
Yeah.
So Was is the Wile E. Coyote in this, and Stan Vaguely is the Roadrunner. So Was is trying lots of different tactics.
Yeah, I'm painting a tunnel in the wall.
Yeah, and he's got strapped a rocket to his back to catch up with him, but he just blows up in his face. And that continually happens to us, but he keeps going back.
I never liked the Roadrunner.
Why not?
You always wanted Wile E. Coyote to
You
win.
always wanted to catch. Like,
Yeah.
we always want you to get a Stan.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But he
so
never does,
that's
yeah.
what I'm saying. The dynamic, it works in that
Yeah.
way.
So I'm the one who gets an anvil on my head every week.
Yeah, I just want him to do his job properly. That's
So
all.
who?
Stan Vaguely, because
Oh, right.
you're obviously paying him to go to matches
Yeah,
and give a report.
and that's what he's doing, in a manner of speaking.
Yeah, he's just not doing it very well. Anyway, look. if you
Okay,
don't
let's
mind-
get him. Let's get him. Get him.
You've got this, bro.
Yeah.
You've got this, bro. Wasim. Go for it.
Stan. Hello, Stan. Are you there?
Yeah,
He's
right,
there.
was there.
All right. So how's it going?
Can't complain, mustn't grumble. Oh, you lads, you all right? Was there? Hazard, Shazam, Zain,
Hazard.
Osman, Donny Osman, Iqbal the United fan. You all right, Iqbal?
It's Ukbar. The United
Right, you
fan.
are, was there?
Okay. Instead of telling this, let me start again. Instead of telling us about the game that you watched, you know what we're going to do today? We're going to have a performance review.
Brilliant. Absolutely love it. Love to see it. Music to me ears.
Yeah. Right then. So okay.
Right then, whose performance am I reviewing? Is it you, was it? Let's start. Now, you're an okay presenter, but I have some feedback to share with you. Now, don't take it personally, but I really think if you don't improve, it'll be time for you, as Jim Bowen would say, it's time to get your BFH. What's fair
Well,
on?
Stan, no. It's not my performance reviewing. It's yours.
All right, no problem. No skin for my nose. I always give 100%. Now taking out like Orvis. I always give 100%. Sometimes 110.
Do you though, Stan? Look, we've reviewed the last few shows, and do you know how many times you've given us the scoreline?
All the time, I'm assuming.
No, never.
Oh, we're not getting anywhere like this, are we?
No, we're not even getting the scorelines or teams like this.
I'll review your performance, thank you, young man. Stan Vaguely is a giant among football reporters. His erudite professionalism is a breath of fresh air in the rancid, toxic chamber of football discourse. His contributions to football fluff schluff on United FM are the highlight of an otherwise pedestrian and
Sounds like
bland
an obituary.
broadcasting venture. No offence, lads. An expert on football reporting once remarked, most football reporters fall into two categories, those who have been influenced by Stan Vaguely and those who should have been. End quote. High praise indeed.
Yeah, that's a lot like your match report, Stan. You know, like none of it's factual.
Aside from being a football journalist, continuing, however,
it goes
Vaguely
on, it goes
is
on.
also a short story writer, a playwright, a novelist, a scriptwriter, literary advisor, and polymath. He's well ahead of his time in the reporting of football matches, and he deserves a pay rise and a show of his own if we're being honest about it.
Okay, you got anything else to add, Stan?
You want me to do a match report here?
You know what? Leave it. We've had enough pointless fiction for one day, so go on. See you next week, Stan.
All right, you know, lads.
I have, sorry, I hope you don't mind.
Oh, Iqbal, go on, Iqbal, United fan. Go on, Iqbal.
Yeah, it's Iqbal.
You all right, Iqbal?
Yeah, I'm fine, thank you, Stan. I just have a question, Stan.
Yeah, go ahead, Iqbal.
What team do you support?
All right, lads, I'll see you next week. Bye, Shazam, Zain, Iqbal, Donny Usman. All the best. Can't beat a bit of bullet.
Okay, bye, Stan. With office.
Well, well done.
Sorry, man, you know what? I literally had to. My hands were shaking with rage. I honestly, Was, I don't know how you do it.
That was one of the easier ones, you know.
You know, and you suffered the martyrdom of Daniel Levy recently as well.
Yeah, you have.
And now this. I mean, it's an insult, isn't it? The
Yeah,
whole thing.
you know.
You know, it started well because he was going to review his performance, and then the guy flipped it on his head like the Roadrunner. He always gets away.
I've never been an advocate for violence ever.
Yeah.
Let's just leave it there.
Okay, so Stan's done. He kept calling it Iqbal as well, which is
I didn't even want to try and correct.
At least he wasn't Akbar.
Yeah.
That's the other one.
I think the only thing for you to do is change your name to Iqbal, just to make it easier, to avoid the awkward conversation.
Yeah, or we could make some changes in Stan himself, isn't it?
Come on now, we've tried that route.
Yeah, starting with his face, perhaps.
What were you expecting him to say when you said, what team do you support?
I really don't know. But I did wonder. I think maybe Vas, for next week you try and nail him on that.
Yeah, it'd just be like, oh, that team that plays up the road.
Yeah. It's like nailing a jelly to a wall.
I do think he's got it in him.
Custard to the
He's got what in him exactly?
He just needs to be taught how to focus properly.
Okay.
He's got a lot of energy, and we have to channel it in the right way.
Right, okay. So should we go back to Manchester United, talking about channeling things in the right way?
Yeah.
So
okay.
Are you not happy that they beat Chelsea yesterday? It was a very good performance.
No, I'm very happy, and this is the conflicted feeling I have, is that a lot of the time when I want change, I've started to feel that the only way we can get the change is by losing consistently, which is a very bad feeling to have, really, because as a fan, the feeling of winning, like for example, I thought that if we lost the Europa League final to Spurs, that would actually cause something to happen, and it would cause a seismic change to happen in the club, because we'd then, but at the same time, as a fan, I didn't want that to happen.
Yes.
So I didn't watch the final because I knew we were going to lose to Spurs, but secretly in my heart, I wanted us to win. So this is the conflict of being a United fan now.
That happens
That's
to
deep.
No, but that happens to a lot of fans where it's like, I've got to the point that, you know what, it might be better if they lose. I don't want it to happen, I'm a fan, but I don't mind if they lose.
Yeah, but the thing is that for most fans, it's because they don't like the manager, they want a managerial change, and think that if that manager, for example, West Ham fans might feel like that about Graham Potter now. But they know that if they have a run of about 3 or 4 defeats, although they don't want that to happen to their club, they think that might facilitate the exit of Graham Potter, and then they'll get somebody better. I think they want Nuno, actually.
To be honest, just to add to that,
they
actually did a protest before yesterday's game that they want the board out as well.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, the West Ham fans. Yeah.
But this is the thing. Normally, fans get like this when they want the manager changed because they don't like the way the manager is playing, or they don't like the run of results. In my case, it's something deeper. I actually want complete structural change, and I don't really know how that even starts to happen without new ownership.
So you don't. Obviously, under this ownership, Manchester United are never going to get back to where they were in 2013.
It's not. And even that 2013, we coasted to some of those later titles, I think. Just because we had...
I think the last one, it was just like Van Persie and De Gea.
Yeah, it was the muscle memory of having certain things in place that had just been working for a very long time.
Yeah.
All of that was swept away from under the feet of the club once Sir Alex went, because he either took people with him in terms of David Gill, or people were removed in terms of Moyes getting his own staff in. And then that was it, really.
It's strange saying it, but even a title win can paper over the cracks, because it's the same thing with Liverpool. The last time they won before the massive drought was 1990.
Yeah.
And they had a lot of aging players. The club off the field wasn't ready for the Premier League. And so it was like they'd won the league, but it was like something's not right here. And are you saying that about 13 for United?
Yeah, and the thing is, there is a context to this, and I think a lot of United fans, particularly people my age probably, I'm not 30 anymore.
Okay.
there are people who probably think that United have always been a successful club. We've only won leagues in the past 100 years under 3 managers. There was Busby, there was Ferguson, and then there was some guy in the 1930s who won like a couple of titles, and that's it.
Right.
Stan Vagley.
Yeah, you
No,
know,
he wasn't Stan Vagley. He might have been Stan Vagley.
you know, I think people older than me who remember the 70s will remember United being relegated.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, that
they were
hasn't,
relegated
that
early
hasn't
70s.
happened to Arsenal, that hasn't happened to Everton, it hasn't happened to, you know, people like this.
Yeah.
So there is a context of this where United have had periods of time when they've been in really quite a steep decline. You know, Ron Atkinson was our manager for a while.
In the 80s, yeah.
Yeah, so we have to also think of that context, that this is, and it's always been a big club throughout this time, by the way, and they've always made a lot of
Always,
money.
even when they were relegated in the 70s, they were getting crowds of
yeah,
60,
and their
70.
branding has always been really good and on
1,000.
point. So there's two different things. There's the football, which is what we like, and then there's the rest of the business, which is what we expect to be run for us as fans responsibly.
But I think the topper is this: that as long as Malaysia exists,
Yeah,
there will be
as long as Malaysia exists, there will be
Jab tak hai jaan.
Yeah.
That's
Jab tak hai
the
jaan.
country,
Man
not
not
the
chungi.
United left back.
Yeah, and you see the Malaysians, I love them, and I've lived in Malaysia for a while, but they do make chicken with sugar on it, so there's a big problem there.
Yes, they do. They do like the sweet and
Yeah,
savoury
yeah,
stuff.
Yeah, and,
Right.
and
No, but I like it.
no, nobody should like that.
Okay, fair play. Shall we move on to a quiz?
Yeah, what would you like?
Go
I've
on.
got Who Am I? And I've got the career path.
Who am I? Sounds like something Stan Vagley says to you rhetorically.
Who am I?
Who am I? An accountant. What do you want the score for?
It's something he says to the mirror.
Yeah. He looks deep inside himself.
Yeah.
Some kind of. So Ukma, during the break, was apologising to us, but we were really fascinated by his United talk.
Yeah, I'm really
But
sorry I brought this negativity into
He's
your good
saying
space.
that like he wants to get it off his chest, like this is some kind of counselling or psychotherapy session, which is fine because you know we're here.
That's what you're here for.
It's a safe place. We're here to listen. You're here to talk, and listeners at home are there to they listen as well, I suppose,
Yeah.
if they want to. So let's go with the quiz. Who am I? I love this quiz, by the way. Wasim.
Are you listening carefully?
Play along at home, just for fun, no prizes.
All right then. Who am I? I played 667 games in my career and scored 57 goals.
Not bad.
No.
Genie Wijnaldum.
No.
How is it going to be that?
I
That's a good
won.
guess.
I won over 100 caps for my country. So this is setting the stage here. 100 caps for country. You know, this is big timer here.
It's
Talking
a
about.
big time.
All right. This is my favourite one.
Ronald Koeman.
It's not him. I played 4 seasons in the Premier League, but I only played in 12 games. But I have a winner's medal.
In the Premier League.
Yeah.
4 seasons in the Premier League.
12
Only
games.
12
12
games,
games.
and a winner's medal in that.
12 games and a winner's medal.
see,
Does it sound like a goalkeeper?
I was gonna say,
No, I can be a goalkeeper.
He
Those
can't
win
be a
goals.
goalkeeper because of the goal record.
Yeah, yeah,
Otherwise,
yeah, yeah.
you would
Yeah,
say
he's got
it's
57 goals.
You would say it's Mark Schwarzer every day, isn't it?
Henningberg.
No.
No, Henning Bird played
No, he
well.
played
All
much
right.
more than
Here's
that.
one for you.
Guy.
I've won the Champions League back to back with 2 different clubs.
That's got to be Wesley Sneijder, isn't it?
No, it's not.
Is it not?
No.
Didn't
I've
do-
won
He never played in the Premier League.
He never played in the
Oh,
Premier
is it
League.
Premier League? Sorry.
No, he played in the Premier League for
4
4.
seasons, 12 games only.
Oh, is this the same?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I thought he just moved on from
No,
that.
no. No.
I thought he just given up on us. Are we all allowed to guess? His
Yeah,
name?
no, it's for everyone.
Okay, sorry.
I'm just taking guesses, pot shots. Hollywood shots.
So he's got a 1 in 6 goal record.
Yeah, 1 in 6.
It's more like 1 in 12.
1 in 12. Okay.
667 games
Okay,
and 57 goals.
Okay, but it's still a good goal
and he
record.
won the Champions League back to back with different clubs, and he played 4 seasons in the Premier. Well, he didn't play 4 seasons, and he played 12 times over those 4 seasons, and he won a Premier League winners' medal. Did he come to the Premier League at the twilight of his career, by the sounds of it,
No.
or maybe very early in his career?
It's the goals record that's the problem here, isn't it?
It's a midfielder. There's got to be a midfielder on
Or a defender.
back to back Champions Leagues.
All right, here's another one. Just come through. I've played in 1 World Cup and 1 Euros final. So 1 World Cup final and a Euros final.
Who is
Do
this?
you reckon it's someone like Jose Antonio Reyes or somebody like that? Or
No.
God rest him.
Striker.
But
We've got more
here's the kicker. He won both of them.
He won the Euros and he won the World Cup
Yeah.
final.
oh, he's got to be Spanish then, isn't it?
This guy, everything he touches turns to gold.
He's got to be
Mm.
Spanish,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
think.
but
Either
that-
Spanish or French.
Right,
that's-
you want to know who his club teammates are?
That is not going to help, but yeah, go on.
Cristiano Ronaldo,
No help.
Lionel Messi,
No help.
Oh, hang
Sergio
on.
Aguero, Thierry Henry,
So he's been at Barca and City.
and Gary Neville.
All his club mates.
All
team.
club.
Hang on.
Is it like Gabriel Heinze or somebody like this?
No. He's only played 12 times.
No, but also he wasn't at City either.
So hang on. He's played with. There's a sense about who he played against with. He played with Ronaldo, Messi,
Yeah, Aguero. Thierry Henry, Gary Neville. Oh, I've got another one. Javier Mascherano.
All of these are like red herrings, and it just goes on to Liverpool or something like that.
Okay, look, he's got to be Spanish or French because they won the World Cup and the Euros, isn't it? In this period
Did he
of
play
time.
for Arsenal?
No.
He never played for Arsenal
He only played for 2 clubs
in his whole career.
in his whole career. He had a loan somewhere, but
Barcelona is definitely one of them.
He can't have because he's got when his.
How is Cristiano Ronaldo in club?
How is Ronaldo there?
This is an unbelievably
is it-
brilliant
yeah,
he played for
question.
2
Can I
clubs.
just say this is a brilliant question?
Is it Pogba like Juventus and?
No, he played more than 12 times in the Premier League.
Oh yeah, that's true.
You got to keep all of these plate spinning at the same
I
time.
can't keep the plate spinning.
Yeah.
over 100 caps for the country as well. So it's a big timer. It's not some obscure
Sorry,
player.
what?
Oh, bad
12
boy.
times in the Premier League.
Oh, hang on.
Is it someone random?
Deschamps.
Is it someone random like Roque Santa Cruz who's still playing, by the way?
No.
You got to give us another clue because we're out on our feet. Yeah.
Wes, is this a made-up
Okay.
player?
He won 2 more Champions League after the back-to-back. He won 2 more Champions Leagues.
Why are you saying clues that are making it more unclear?
Hang on, is it Gerard Piqué?
No.
It is Gerard Piqué.
Oh my
Come
god!
on.
Yeah, because he was at United.
Yes,
Yeah.
in the youth team. I said he's
In
at
the youth team,
yeah,
but I
yeah.
don't think he got a game for us. Or he
No, he got 12 games.
very few.
Yeah,
I know
yeah.
in his
And
medal.
then he went to.
Oh, so he won the Champions League with Man United and Barcelona.
Yeah, so he was there in 08.
08
Yeah.
against Chelsea in
And
Moscow.
then he was there the following season when Barca beat Man United.
Had you not turned up today, we'd never have got that.
And
You'd
then
still-
how did he then play with Aguero? Did he go to City on
no,
loans?
the Barcelona.
He went to
Aguero at
Barcelona after Man City.
I don't
Then he
re-
had
I don't
a heart
remember.
condition or something, and he had to
Yeah,
retire.
it's like-
I don't remember Aguero being at Barca.
He retired as soon as he arrived.
Yeah.
That was really good. Really interesting. There's some games going on at the moment. Sunderland have equalised against Aston Villa. Sunderland won Aston Villa. Usman is very
Was
excited.
that our Shamsuddin Talview scored?
Black Cats.
Let's have a look. It was Isidore with it.
Again.
Oh wait, Zayn, are you listening?
I'm listening.
He's a Dora.
Shaka assist.
We love that. You still got it.
How can you love such an average player who's average for
He said he
Arsenal?
was a good striker, very good striker.
I do think he's the difference for Sunderland. There's just even if you just have one player who's got Premier League experience and is still okay. I think isn't Henderson doing a similar job?
Yeah, Brentford.
Yeah.
Isidore, that reminds me of a children's TV show, Wizardora.
Wizardora.
Yeah, Wendy van der Plank.
Yeah, I have actually googled that a few times.
Is that his song? Isadora, we adore.
Yeah,
him.
nothing sure. I don't know, something like that. Okay, now the next quiz. Are we in teams now? Or is it-
Yeah, why do you team up? So I've got a Zayn quiz and I've got a Shaz quiz.
So who wants to?
I think I better go with Shazad Singh, though I don't know anything about football.
Oh, so you're not splitting the knowledge across the teams then?
Yeah, like an old and a young person.
Yeah.
Like me and Ukwa are both young, so yeah.
Yeah.
We're just gonna have to.
You read his babies then?
All right, then who wants to go first?
Should we go first?
You know, they've not said anything all day.
Yeah, go on.
Yeah,
We'll go first.
You know what? Okay, how many minutes is it?
Zayn, come on.
You got this.
4 minutes.
4 minutes. Okay.
And remember, there's a theme running across the answers.
Oh,
just
God.
a little,
Yeah.
just a bit, spice.
Okay. 3, 2, 1, go.
Crystal Palace, Manchester United, West Ham United.
Easy.
Palace 2017 to 2019. Man United
Ah,
2019.
Saka.
Aaron Wan-Bissaka is correct.
5 points.
Okay. Next player, ASEC Mimosa.
Oh, wow.
Arsenal.
Did you say samosa?
It sounds like samosa, but it's mimosa.
Okay.
And then Arsenal. And then Manchester City. And then Liverpool. And then Celtic. So Arsenal was 02 to 09. Man City was 09 to 13. And then Liverpool was 13 to 16. And then one season at Celtic from 16 to 17.
Is it Kolo Toure?
Kolo Toure is correct.
Wow.
That was good, isn't it? Impressive that.
So
That's
one
right.
Bissaka, Toure.
Okay.
Next player is Platense. You can ignore that one. Next one was Monaco, Juventus, and then Hercules, Banias, River Plate. I don't know about these. Newell's Old Boys, Pune City. Start from Monaco, 1995 to 2000, and then from 2000 to 2010, Juventus.
This is before my year, so.
Is he striker?
No, you'd have to take a point off if you're in the position
No.
of the nationality. Do the big teams again.
This is Monaco and Juventus,
What years was he at Monaco?
95 to 2000.
And then
Juventus 2000 to 2010.
I assume he's Argentinian because he went to River Plate and then your old boys retired there, I think.
But he started at Monaco.
Who is that?
It's going to be some random like Pavel Nedved or something, isn't it?
he didn't start one.
There's no Lazio.
You want to skip? Next one.
Skip for now.
Yeah,
we'll
yeah.
skip for now.
You got 2
Okay.
minutes left.
Next player is Gif Sundsvall. Then Medskogsbrons
Oh, them,
VK.
oh yeah, them lot. Yeah, yeah.
Okay, okay. And then we get into the others. Malmo FF. Red Bull Leipzig. Was it Red Bull? Yeah. And then New York Red Bulls.
I'll be Leipzig. Yeah.
RB Leipzig.
New York Red Bulls.
Malmo, RB Leipzig, and Red Bulls. So Malmo was 2013 to 2015. Leipzig was there for a long time, 2015 to 2023.
Sorry, this is a football show, yeah?
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
This is so difficult.
All right. Okay. There's got to be some difficult one thrown in.
Yeah.
Okay, next one I'll go. You should get this one. 2003 to 2011 Arsenal. Then 2011 to 2014 Barcelona. 2014 to 2019 Chelsea.
So it's Fabregas.
Fabregas is correct.
5 points. So
Um,
you got one new one left, isn't it? And
Yeah,
then-
one new one left.
And then go back to the two
and
older
that's
ones.
2019 to 2023 RB Salzburg. And then 23 to 25 RB Leipzig. And then 2025 to now Manchester United.
Benjamin Chesko.
Cesco is correct.
You got 2 outstanding.
3.
Is it 3? Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so which one do you want then?
Is it 7 or 6 altogether players?
6.
Okay. I thought they got 4.
Yeah, I thought they got.
Oh, I beg your pardon. Yeah, I've got 4, yeah.
Yeah, you got 2 outstanding.
It's been rigged.
Two left.
Let me pause the clock for that confusion. Carry on.
So this one, Monaco, Juventus, Hercules, Banyas, River Plate. That's irrelevant. You want a clue?
You want like a position or
Nationality.
You know, these are clues, but they could also be a stream of consciousness.
I can't get that one.
To distract you.
You can get it. Take the clues.
We'll have a clue.
Which one you want? Position or nationality?
What do you think?
Or both?
Nationality.
French.
Okay, French, Monaco.
And then Juventus. For 10 years is at Juventus. 245 appearances, 138 goals.
Striker.
Yeah.
time's up. I did pause as well.
You wanna-
I had exactly
yeah.
the same thought. As
I have
same
started, so
Yeah, you got a chance to go to.
Monaco to Juventus got a lot of goals.
You got 20 points at the
He's been
moment.
10 years at Juve. Most of his career.
You know the South American thing was a complete red herring in this one.
Yeah, I didn't know.
like even I don't know.
I
I don't think even he knew.
Trezeguet.
Trezeguet is
Wow,
correct.
you got it.
Did Trezeguet come to one of the Premier League clubs very briefly?
No, he would have been in the
no,
list.
No, he wouldn't have. Yeah, I don't know why I imagined.
Did they
that.
get nationality and position? No, they never had position. Or
They never took the
He's got
position. Yeah,
okay,
they
so
just
4
took-
points. 4 points.
Okay,
Okay, what's the last one? Let's see if we can steal it for a point.
okay.
Is that which one was that one?
It was this one. The Swedish one.
Oh, go on.
Malmo, Leipzig, Red Bulls.
And that's it.
So
That's
do
it.
the years again. Do it again.
2013 to 2015 Malmo,
Oh, these are new players.
2015 to 2023 Leipzig, and 2024 to present New York Red Bulls.
Swedish player, played for Leipzig in Germany, and then. Well, we don't know. He's
Have you been writing the names down
what do you mean of the teams?
of the players
Oh,
that you know?
to see the connection.
Mm.
No, we haven't actually. Oh, hang on.
Hang
Who's the
on.
one they just got? David Trezeguet, Aaron Wan Bissaka.
Yeah.
Trezeguet, Wan Bissaka.
Yeah.
Who else was there? That's Fabregas.
I'll give you the same in order of you said them. So the first one was,
Wan Bissaka.
second one was
Seth.
Torre.
Colo.
third one was the one that you got at the end.
Trezeguet.
Yeah. The fourth one is the one you missed. The fifth one was Arsenal's.
I don't like this.
Yeah, it's not getting harder,
Yeah.
more convoluted.
I don't think,
Arsenal, Barcelona, Chelsea was the fifth one.
I don't think we.
Arsenal, Barcelona. Who's that?
They got it.
Who was?
That was
I don't know, I
Fabregas.
can't remember.
No, that was Fabregas. yeah.
Fabregas.
Yeah, yeah.
That was Fabregas.
And the last one was, this one was a bit of a stretch, but the Salzburg,
Yeah, who is
Leipzig,
that?
Man United.
Oh, Sesko.
Yeah, that was Sesko.
So you write them down.
One Bissaka, Torre, Trezeguet, Fabregas, Isco.
Can't get the combination.
Yeah, we're not going to get this.
Wait, but who's okay? We didn't get the Leipzig thingy one. Who's that?
Sesko.
Oh,
Sorry.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Oh, you're not going over it.
no, we're not going
No,
to.
we
We have
don't
no
know.
idea.
It was Forsberg.
Emil Forsberg.
Yeah.
Okay,
No chance.
No chance whatsoever.
So, these guys got what? 24, I think.
That was alright though.
Yeah.
That was really
Right.
good.
That's very respectful. And
Okay, when I say theme, it was a bit of a stretch. That's obvious now. But you want to know what it was?
Go on.
One Bissaka, Toure, Trezeguet,
3,
4,
Forsberg,
Forsberg, 5, Fabregas,
Five. Sesko, 6.
Sesko 6.
I think I've never felt the need to apologise to the listeners.
I'm not apologising. No.
No, I know you're not going to apologise. You're like an old Pakistani man. But I'd like to apologise to the listeners for what's gone on here today.
I'm angrier than when Stan Vagley was on.
All right. You know,
I think our patience need to.
Hang on a minute. Was it this quiz authored by Stan Vagley? Has he moved?
maybe they have too much influence on me. Maybe it just got into his head and did this quiz.
Ukba, I'm expecting a lot from you in this quiz because you got the one before. Who am I? It's Jared PK. Okay.
Yeah.
Don't tell me you peaked at that point.
I
You
think-
did well. 24 points, was it?
I think
24.
all we need to say is a broken clock is right twice a day.
Oh,
So I've got one more good answer in me.
okay, you lot can steal as well. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go.
Doncaster Rovers, Sheffield United, Leeds United, Sheffield United, Benfica, Middlesbrough, Leicester City, West Ham United, Leeds United, Sunderland, Perth Glory, Sheffield United.
Michael Bridges. I don't know.
No.
Do the years, Doncaster.
85 to 88.
Oh, for God's sake.
88 to 93 Sheffield United, 93 to 97 Leeds United, 97 to 98 Sheffield United. That's
Brian Dean, David Hurst.
yeah, Brian Dean.
Okay, carry
Brian
next.
Dean, okay, yeah. Because Burrow was in there, wasn't he? Isn't he the first goal scorer
you
in
know
the
what it
Premier
is?
League?
You're on the clock.
It's like a taxi. Don't
Okay.
make him stop everywhere.
Next thingy.
We also got
player.
a break. We're going to ad break soon.
Oh, we got an ad break
Yeah,
in
yeah.
half a minute.
In
Half a minute.
Yeah.
Oh, so this is going to be a thing.
This is going to be
Okay.
a two-legged tie. This
Yeah,
is.
yeah.
So Manchester United,
Yeah.
Burnley, Everton.
That is the left. Is that Phil Bardsley?
No,
Oh no. Is it the midfielder, the terrible one? Hang on a minute.
2011 to 2015 Manchester United.
Is it Ryan? No, not Ryan.
2015, 27
Dan
Burnley.
Gosling, is it?
No, 2017 to present Everton.
Oh, to present.
Keane. Michael Keane.
Michael Keane.
Yeah,
Okay,
Michael
is that
Keane.
ad break?
I want,
Yeah, 4 seconds to ad break.
I wanted to keep him.
We'll
Yeah,
be
this is
back.
break. Assalamu alaikum, and we're back with the Football Gupshup show, halfway through a quiz. Which
That's never happened before.
That has never happened before. You
I'm
know.
really sorry. I feel like I've affected the general discipline.
You have, but doesn't, yeah.
In a good way, mashallah. Mashallah, we are hona. Mashallah.
Mashallah.
Okay, so it's 2 minutes 41 seconds. We're in the middle of we name the clubs, you name the player, and Wasim, you're going to go now.
Okay, Norwich City, West Ham United, Queen's Park Rangers, Leeds United.
Isn't that Dean Ashton?
Is it?
No, it's not Dean Ashton.
Okay, so-
Huddersfield Town, and then Chelsea.
What are the years?
What are you?
99 to 2006 Norwich City, 06 to 12 West Ham United, 2012 to 16 Queen's Park Rangers, 16-17 Leeds, 17 to 18 Huddersfield, 18 to 19 Chelsea.
Chelsea.
Do you want the appearances and goals?
Yeah.
Just the overall career appearances and goals.
609 appearances, 0 goals.
Yeah, it's a goalkeeper.
Goalkeeper. Okay.
Norwich, West Ham, QPR, Leeds, Huddersfield, Chelsea. For Huddersfield and Chelsea, you never played any games.
So do the Norwich 99 to 2006.
2006 to
It's hard,
2012
isn't it?
West Ham United.
And you know it. That's smart you then.
2012 to 2016 QPR.
Let's take a pin in that. Go to the next one.
Real Betis, two.
Is it Ruddy? That one
No.
before. Okay, go on.
Betis, Valencia, Malaga, Fiorentina, Betis.
It has to sound like Ian.
Well, that's what we think if there's a
Yeah,
pattern.
yeah, yeah.
2000 to 2006 Betis.
Sorry, I never had any of that. I was just concentrating on Ian. What are the clubs again? Just say the clubs.
Betis, Valencia, Malaga, Fiorentina, Betis.
That's a hard one.
What are the years?
2000 2006 Betis, 2006 to 2011 Valencia, 11 to 13 Malaga, 13 to 15 Fiorentina, 15 to 23 Betis. Would you like a clue?
No, let's go back to the
I know who this one is.
I think we shouldn't.
Steen.
No.
I think we shouldn't
What's the
assume. I think we shouldn't assume they rhyme. Let's forget the
All right,
themes
okay,
because his
yeah.
last theme was very dodgy and
All right,
tenuous.
next one.
Kind of died halfway through.
Mark
Okay.
Beanie, the goalkeeper.
No.
Okay, go on.
River Plate, Real Madrid, Napoli, Juventus, AC
Higuain.
Higuain is
Yeah,
correct.
Higuain. Okay, so there is a
Next
theme
one. St Mirren,
now. Oh,
Leeds
sorry.
United,
There you go.
Manchester United.
This has got to be. Hang on.
Wait, let me tell you the years.
Yeah.
1970 to 1972, St
Oh,
Mirren.
my goodness.
1972 to 78, Leeds United. 78 to 85, Manchester United.
So in terms of how we appear, this is within our age range, but it's not really, isn't
How
it?
much time?
What's the clock saying?
Rini. This is as a player.
It's a very solid theme now. This one is.
Yeah, this is a very solid.
There's no obscurity here.
Yeah,
We've got about a half a minute. Have we done all of them? Or did the next
Yeah.
one?
Okay, so you want this one?
Go
Norwich, West Ham, QPR, Leeds.
Okay, but then there's a St Mirren, Leeds, Man United one.
Yeah, and then the Betis, Valencia, Malaga, Fiorentina, Betis.
Isn't that time up?
Do you guys know it?
No, wait. We got to have a bit of extra time because we were blocked off.
Stymied by the ad break.
Okay. Let's do the St Mirren one. That sounds interesting to me.
That sounds interesting to you, maybe.
Yeah.
St Mirren,
I think-
Leeds, Manchester United.
I think tell us the position of the player.
Defender.
That's easy, isn't it?
Yeah, nobody's going to remember defender from the 70s.
Okay, we've only got 15 points so far.
Why don't you ask for the nationality?
I mean, that's a lot of points, really.
The Scottish, isn't it? It's obviously Scottish. We don't need to answer nationality. It's Scottish. St Mirren, Leeds, and who did Leeds? Oh, McQueen.
McQueen is
Gordon
correct.
McQueen.
That's 19 points we win.
Okay, here we go.
I'm sure that's timer
That's
up.
time.
No,
No.
because we get to okay.
No, I think we shouldn't cheat.
Yeah. 19 to 24. Oh, I blame you for that.
And
Yeah,
then
yeah, sorry,
you
it would
know
be a,
So you mean
No, wait. Let's get to the other ones.
it would be,
You got the
a
best
hollow
one.
victory if we
I think so.
cheated.
Go on.
That Joaquin.
Joaquin is correct.
Oh, yes.
Go.
And the last
They got
one.
So you never got 24. You got 25.
The last one, the goalie keeper.
No, say that again.
Norwich, West Ham, QPR, Leeds.
We should get
Breen
that
or something. Wait, hang on. Say again. Norwich.
Oh.
What years?
Norwich?
Norwich, West Ham, QPR, Leeds.
I forgot who this is.
What did you say? It was
Tom
done.
Green.
Rob Green.
one. Rob Green, yeah.
You don't get a point for it, but
So
25 plays
who are the players again, Chaz? You wrote them all down.
Dean, Keane, McQueen, Higuain, Joaquin, and what was the last one? Green.
I mean,
Yeah, Cuthbert, Dibble, and Grubb.
that's
we
it.
got battered in that quiz.
Yeah, sorry about
Absolutely. But come on, ours were like, Gordon
No, but
McQueen.
we had a
His
hard
daughter
work.
Hayley McQueen is a presenter on Sky Sports News. Okay, let's go to something that we're going to all enjoy a lot because there's going to be heavy disagreement here. And we are 26 minutes away from kickoff in the Arsenal versus Manchester City game at the Emirates. And who better to go to? Probably there are loads of people better to go to than Zayn to discuss what's going to happen in this game as a prediction.
Or rather to discuss how Arsenal are going to win very easily.
Well,
Is that what you're going to say, Zayn?
1-0 Arsenal.
is that it?
Oh,
What?
that's quite subdued
You know what's
prediction.
going
That
to kill
is.
this game is if Arsenal score early. That's
I've
going to
looked,
kill the game.
At the
Stone
lineup,
dead.
we've got Mikel Merino at midfield, so we're going to play a bit more of a
Oh, we got the lineup, so okay.
yeah, pragmatic approach.
All right, yeah, you never done that before.
Trossard on the left, not Eze, so Eze is not starting. And I look at Donnarumma in goal, and I think
Is there a reason why Eze is not getting very many games?
I think he's
Yes,
new,
there
isn't
is
he?
a
Odegaard.
there's a reason
Because
for
he was playing for Palace this season, so I don't think there's any injury
that.
issues.
The reason is Arteta. That's the
Odegaard.
reason.
Odegaard.
He wants to.
I heard
Bet
a
his
rumor.
life.
I heard a rumor that, and I don't know
I
how.
don't know rumor.
I don't know how true this is. That Arteta didn't want Eze to be signed.
No.
That
no.
Eze wasn't Arteta signing. It was just something that that the structure
Well-
above him has allocated to him. Is that true?
No, because he found him, didn't he, before he was about to go to Spurs? And he goes, "Can you?
But no, the thing with
That's
Eze,
the
Can I
injury
go
they
to
had.
you instead?"
no, the thing with
Mhm.
Eze is that he's an Arsenal fan, so he would always prefer
Yeah, yeah.
Arsenal over Spurs, even if the wages. Because there was another rumor that Spurs was offering more money in
Yeah, yeah.
wages, and he still went to Arsenal. So that's a different matter. Whether Arteta called him or not is one thing, but did he want him? That's the other thing.
I think he knows how good he is anyway. It's just I think Arteta knows that Eze's best position is at the 10, and Odegaard is such a crucial player for Arteta that it's like Eze
Mm.
will only get game time on the left.
So is it like a Bruno situation where he's just not going to get played in the place where he should be played?
That's the first point, but then the bit that confuses me is now Odegaard's out, and we're still not seeing Eze at the 10. He's preferred Merino there.
Mm.
Okay, what does everybody else think is going to happen in the Arsenal Man City game?
I actually think that it should be quite an easy win for Arsenal because apart from us, Man City have not impressed this season at all.
Very good point.
And we can obviously make anybody
But
look impressive.
Even though Haaland had the complete game against Manchester United because he popped up in defence and was
well,
clearing.
he had an even more complete game for Norway, isn't it? But that's not always
But
the
no, to say that they haven't conceded with Donnarumma in goal I don't think. They played 2 games with him in goal starting and they haven't conceded.
Very
He
one.
feels the
imposing
goals
figure.
though, doesn't he? He's
He
like,
feels like
yeah.
Giant Gonzalez in wrestling.
And we've played against Donnarumma and I know how difficult it is to score against him. And
Yeah,
you know,
you sound like you played with him at Star City or something in a 5-side game.
We don't look as you know.
Do people still do people still go to Star City?
Yeah,
Yeah.
play at goals, 5-a-side.
To be honest, I think Man City is going to win.
Oh, that's crazy. that one's crazy.
I genuinely do.
Really, do you?
Yeah,
What's the score going to be, Osman?
3-1.
You think
Whoa.
we concede
City,
Whoa,
really?
wow.
You think Arsenal concede 3?
David Raya Klanga.
He's joined the Muslim bandwagon. Why are you
Oh,
clapping
yes.
for? Why are you clapping for? He's been over a convert.
And Haaland's going to score 2 goals.
It's like Harry Potter and Voldemort. Whenever Vicario has a bad game, Raya has to have one.
I felt more proud then, right there,
The
than I
Hawkins.
did if anyone ever said that. Yeah, I support Spurs as well. I felt more proud hearing that.
The Hawkins is the Champions League, and you have to win it and then melt it.
Yeah. Who's going to win at Man City and Arsenal?
I think Arsenal, 1-0, yeah.
One. Okay. Wasim.
1-0.
I'm going for 1-0. That's got 1-0 written out.
And it
all
won't
over
surprise you to know that the goal will come from Victor Gyökeres.
We knew that.
No, that would surprise me, actually.
I've
You know what I think about Arsenal is that they're solid, they're really solid. I just don't see an X factor in them.
Yeah.
No, but I think that's...
But
I think that's
we
quite a
keep going
good
back
thing.
to the debate, and is that Arteta holding them back, or is that because the X factor doesn't exist within
Yeah,
them?
you do like train the X factor out of them.
I was thinking about this because Arsenal fans have been complaining quite a lot about Arteta recently because of the win record where in his first season, he got the FA Cup and then that's it. I really think, having looked at maybe my own team and some other teams, you have to be very careful what you wish for because it could be that Arteta was, in this consistently finishing second.
Yeah.
It is quite, and I'm very loath to say that positions are a thing. I think that if you finish second, you're just the first loser, and the only thing that's important is the championship.
Wow,
But
look at that.
however, is that good enough? Because now when I look back at, for example, Mourinho finishing second with that United team,
Yeah.
I think that was a very, very good achievement. And we probably wished for somebody to do better, but they couldn't. So if you were to remove Arteta and bring in somebody who maybe is a bit more attacking or maverick, or not the whole Postecoglou, but maybe half a Postecoglou. I think people start saying,
Imposter.
we want Pochettino, we want somebody with this flair.
Yeah, yeah.
Pochettino has won approximately as much as Arteta has won.
Okay.
And so I'm just thinking you have to be very careful what you actually would like to see, because if Arteta is building slowly, keep him there for 10 years, you might get a championship out of it.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you might end up just finishing 5th and 6th again, which is not very good for Arsenal.
Yeah, but the other thing is, like, Arteta has bought all the players with his vision in mind. Then you have to go to another vision.
It wasn't his £1 billion though, was it?
Yeah, no, it wasn't his £1 billion. Okay, so there's a mixed opinion on what's going to happen between Man City and I am looking forward to that game. Let's do some predictions for next week. Ukba, Brentford against Manchester United.
I'm not...
At Brentford.
This game just doesn't concern me at all. This is one of...
After all that,
I want them relegated.
it's Man United.
This is one of those tests that people said, look, City and Chelsea is not the test for Amorim, and it's going to be the other teams around United who will be the test for whether or not he stays or goes. So Brentford is the first of these tests, and then we're going to see really whether United are able to win against teams like this, and whether the system will
How do you feel about 3-4-3?
The thing is,
The chosen formation of the chosen one.
yeah, isn't it only Antonio Conte who's ever won a league
Yes.
with that system?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it was more of a 3-5-2, I think.
Yeah, I'm
To be
not
honest.
really very worried about formations. It's more about what you see happening on the pitch and whether you can adapt and change to something that's happening. For example, against Grimsby, our midfield was being overrun, and they interviewed the manager a couple of days later on the radio. I told you about
the
this,
Grimsby
and
manager.
he said, it's very easy to prepare tactically for playing against United because I just asked one of my defenders to step up and then we'll overload the midfield. So upon seeing that, I would expect Amorim to do something about it. It's as simple as that.
There's become this
whether
whole
the
thing.
3-4-3 is your thing or not.
Yeah, yeah.
If you see that happening against Grimsby, you have to
and that's one of the things
mitigate
that
for
they
it.
say about Slot, that he changes formation in game because he can
But
read what's happening.
It goes back to what I said about lurching between systems, because Eric Ten Hag had technically a style of play that he was expected to bring.
Did he?
However, for the
There's an expectation that he's going to bring it.
from Ajax, but for the sake of pragmatism,
That happens.
He started changing it in order to win stuff, which he did actually win a trophy every season that he was in there. But then people didn't like it because they said we can't tell what he's doing. But I would like Amorim to do more of that compared to this, which is he's just postacogling himself into a very, very,
We
very
made
massive
Postecoglou into a
payout.
verb now. Okay,
Yeah.
but you know this thing with the tactics board, because Amarim got stick for doing that at
Yeah,
Grimsby,
yeah.
and he's like looking at it and removing
That's
stuff.
the beauty of board he had.
Thomas Frank did that yesterday at Brighton. He was standing and he had his brushing his long, luxurious hair.
Oh, it's
We're
beautiful.
all jealous of him.
Yeah, it's so
But
nice.
he was holding this tactics board, is moving bits about. I think you can get a bit too much into your own head with stuff like that. You need to just watch what's happening on
If
the
he'd
pitch.
kept it simple, we would have won that game. He didn't pick Simmons, who was amazing when he came on.
Yeah, he's such a good player.
And
Javi
I don't see the fascination with Bentancur, and putting him and Bergvall in the same team, it's a lost cause because you just got two players the same, doing nothing.
You know, though, Ross, this is the other thing that people said about. It was the Grimsby manager who said this about Amarim. He said, as much as we knew the personnel would change, we knew the system would never change, so we knew how to play against it.
Predictable.
Whereas
Yeah.
I think that your manager is a little bit more flexible in terms of how he will respond to a game at least.
Yeah.
So for him, moving the magnets is probably useful. Whereas for Amarin, it was probably just a way to calm his nerves.
But going back to the
Was it
that
like,
one guy
oh,
we've not mentioned,
Yeah, go on.
Postecoglou.
How's it possible?
Everyone knew how to play against him. They all
Yes.
knew what to do.
Yeah,
in
He's
that
exactly.
wide
game.
open and
Yeah.
everything. Yeah. Okay, let's go to another one. Crystal Palace against Liverpool at Selhurst Park, the soon-to-be Mark Guehi derby.
If only there was a Liverpool supporter here.
Yeah. But what derby could it be? Crystal Palace and Liverpool. What's his name? The defender. I forgot his name now. Should have been in the quiz.
Mark Guehi.
Martin Kelly. The Martin Kelly derby.
Yes.
Martin's Kelly.
Martin Kelly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what's going to happen in that? Because Liverpool have got 100%
Both
record,
teams-
but they don't feel. When
both
you watch
teams
them,
are
they don't look
unbeaten.
like a 100% team.
Yeah, they don't.
Palace are unbeaten.
And Palace are unbeaten, so it's the, as Stan Vagley would say, irresistible force versus the immovable object, and still won't tell us the score. We should ask him for a prediction one day, actually.
Palace are
That might
home
be
all
a
day.
way.
I think this is the game where it'll be a draw. I think Liverpool will lose 100%.
I actually think Liverpool are on the kind of run that will make them win the game.
Yeah.
I just think that somehow they will win the game.
Yeah, that's what they're doing it somehow.
I think Liverpool will win.
Everybody say inshallah.
They'll pay half of Mark Guehi's wages early to let him.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
Real
no,
Madrid.
and-
No, Palace ain't no mugs. I think they'll get the draw.
They've got a good solid team.
They have.
Together
They
for
always
a while.
cause Liverpool problems with people like Mateta, and I was about to say Eze, but just Mateta. Then.
Yeah.
Okay, and then
Mateta.
should we do one more? Tottenham Hotspur. What derby is this? Wolverhampton Wanderers.
Who's Fox Derby?
No matter
Oh no, he never went to Wolves.
No, the manager. What's his name? He was just left
Nuno.
Nottingham Forest. Nuno, the Nuno derby.
Yeah.
I keep forgetting he was a Tottenham manager.
He was.
Once
I think
upon a
even
time.
he's forgotten it. Someone
Left
said
off
that
his
he's chairman in his time of being that mad one at Wolves, Daniel Levy, and this
mad one at Nottingham Forest.
Marianakis,
Yeah. Who was the mad one at Wolves? Jez Moxey?
Lim or someone like that.
Oh yeah. Not just Moxie.
Just Moxie.
is that the same guy who owned Valencia and hired
Was
Gary
it-
Neville?
Was that him, Peter Lim?
Peter Lim, yeah.
It's not the
something
same
like
one, is it?
It might be. We're going out on a limb here.
Just
but
Moxie sounds like the most dodgiest character of Coronation
The
Street.
last prediction we want to make for next Sunday at 4:30 is Newcastle United against Arsenal at St James's Park.
Has that already
Wow.
happened? Why does that?
Why does I feel like it's already happened? Yeah.
St James Park. It could be a good game.
Scouts for some reason?
Why is that?
Have you not heard Desai?
No. Oh no.
He goes, oh, St James Park. Yeah, he's got interesting voice, but yeah, I think we win that game. I think we win it 3-0.
I like the way you make your predictions. Like it's already written. Yeah, we win that game.
There's very few teams that I won't say that against. So if I say that, there's something wrong with that.
He deserves to have confidence. He absolutely wiped the floor with us, with him and Usman in the quiz. So
Yeah.
they brought that confidence to the predictions.
Yeah, but the thing
And
is
they're the
that
dodgier theme.
The thing is, you had me, which is basically like having Casemiro, isn't it?
Same age. No. Okay. Okay, Zayn. So what are you saying? What's the score going to be?
3-0.
At St James's Park.
What is wrong with you, man?
Voltemade is going to score a goal.
Baltimore who
Got
is
Chris
looking
hat-trick.
all right. He's
Yeah.
got Gordon who doesn't look as exciting this year.
Tony
I'm just
Gordon.
looking at
They're still in
Exit
Idat though, aren't
score.
they, with Isak?
Exit score.
Yeah.
Yaka's brace.
The defense is good though.
They
Dan
got
Burn.
Gamarish and Tonali who are very good.
They've got a very good midfield.
I actually think that Joe Linton is an absolute
Yeah,
beast in the
he's an
midfield.
He's very violent though, and he gets away with it as well.
Yeah, he does.
There's
Yeah,
proper fouls and rakes.
he seems really
people.
pleasant and he smiles and stuff, so everything's all right.
So what does everybody think? I want.
No, Arsenal will win. Arsenal will win.
I think
even
Arsenal
though
win will be a tough game.
I'm gonna call a score draw 2-2.
Newcastle seem like they're having a down year this year.
I
think
was
it's-
shocked to find out Tino Livermento is English.
He's a good player.
I thought he was
Yeah.
Italian all this time.
Leave it a minute.
Like
Leave it a
the
minute,
player
though.
who scored for
What did
Stoke.
you think I was, Shazam?
I I thought you were called Iqbal after we spoke to Stan. We were talking earlier about Stoke. They beat Birmingham City 1-0, and Mohammed Bosan Lawal scored. And so where's he from? Ireland.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So that's like Iqbal from England.
There's been a few like that.
Boubacar Barry. Yeah, sound like it's from Wacky Races.
It's like a lot of people got surprised when in the Spurs documentary, Mourinho and Eric Dyer just started speaking Portuguese to each other.
Yeah.
He grew up there, didn't
he?
Because he was an England international at the time.
Yeah, Mourinho and Dyer speaking Portuguese.
Yeah, Dyer, apparently his mum had a catering job in Euro 2004. She took the family and left him there. And then, because he was playing football, so he joined an academy. So he stayed and...
this sounds like parent neglect. Like she left him in a park playing football and she just caught a flight and came home.
It sounds like a very heartwarming Christmas film.
But his dad was a professional tennis player.
Wow.
Eric Dyer's, yeah.
Have you been researching the life of Eric Dyer?
I have, yeah.
No, he just knows this. All right. I think that's done for the... there's no more quizzes, is there?
No, how much time we got left?
We've got 8 minutes.
Sorry, this is not the kind of thing you say on the live radio, how much time we got left.
We've got 8 minutes, so you can carry on about Manchester United if you want.
I think I've said all I... there was one thing I wanted to talk about, which is a mitigation as to why I don't know very much about football. And it's not...
Oh, here we go. All right. So, football but it sounds like you know a lot about football. Yeah. That's the thing.
I don't really. So a part of it is probably just the nature of how my brain works, because I read a lot of books, but I don't remember what they contain, and so I can reread them. Everyone
does that.
After, and probably the same with films. I think I can watch a film again and be quite surprised about what happens to me. So there is that. I didn't have a TV growing up, as you know.
Up until the age of what?
So I used to have to read the Sunday Times, which is in my boot. Actually, I have a copy of the Sunday Times.
Today's or
from then?
Yeah, I mean, roughly centre right, I'd say.
No, but have you got today's Sunday Times?
Yeah, I've got today's Sunday Times, of course. Because it's Sunday today.
Why don't you just go like on their website and stuff?
Like
a normal human being?
No, I like to read on paper. But anyway, so that's another mitigation.
Up until what age you didn't have a TV?
Do you remember I told you the only time I saw Kanchelskis was wearing an Everton shirt, because I'd never seen him.
Yes, he'd never seen him play with Man United.
Wow. Because I hadn't seen him visually.
That's how much no TV he had.
Yeah, but didn't you get match magazines or anything like that?
No, I think we had to just do fasting and stuff instead. But the other thing is that recently, like, you know, when I hear you guys talking about the new generation of players, I realise that I'm very far behind, and it's because I had a season ticket all these years. When you watch, for me to sacrifice every couple of Saturdays and go and watch United, it takes, and even midweek, etc. That becomes enough football, and then so I'm sitting in the stands. I don't even get a replay.
Yes.
I just see what's in front of me.
Yeah.
If I get to my seat a bit late, I don't even know who's on our bench.
Yeah.
United only got Wi-Fi in the stadium a couple of seasons ago, by the way.
Wow.
Because it's just a basket case.
That's insane.
Yeah. So
what was it before then? Dial-up.
So there wasn't even a way to, because you wouldn't get reception when there was a lot of
people. You pass on messages from the fans, isn't it?
Like they do in the 80s with the radio. Transistor radio.
Yeah. So I realised that I've missed about 5 years of football probably since COVID, since we did the podcast last time.
Yeah.
So that's one of the reasons why I don't feel like I know the new players when people are saying who's that striker for Chelsea that you said you thought was going to score? What's his name?
João Pedro.
Yeah, João Pedro. So I have no idea who João Pedro is, because I just haven't been watching Match of the Day, because I've been going to games, and that's enough for me.
Yeah. That's enough football.
I actually think the average match-going fan knows less about football than people who maybe play management games or play FIFA, because they're effectively studying databases of football all the time.
Exactly.
And then or people who read detailed match reports online. But because I've had my fix, I just watch the game, I see what's in front of me, I can see that our striker doesn't get any service, and I go home.
You know, this thing about playing FIFA, I was talking to my kids. They listen to the show, and they said, we know who Rudy Vuller is, because we compared Voltemade to Rudy Vuller because he looks similar. And I go, how do you know that? And they go, because of FIFA. He's in the World 11 or something in FIFA.
Yeah, that's interesting, isn't it? The strange thing becomes about when people start rating players based on their FIFA ranking.
Yeah.
And people do that with Football Manager as well. They discover players and they know what players are like because of the ranking in Football Manager. But strangely, it can be quite accurate as well, because these companies take so much pride and attention.
Yeah,
you do it the opposite way, where, like, say for example, you play FIFA or whatever, and you see a player that's interesting, and then you go and research that player in the real game, like watch the highlights of that player, stuff like that. You can't find key players. A lot of players even I've found, and I thought, whoa, this is going to be.
But I think this is the special thing about you, though, Zayn, because most people don't go and do the onward research,
Yeah.
whereas they would just be happy to take on board what FIFA is telling them.
Yeah,
Or we
that's
should
good.
call it FC whatever now, so we don't
Yeah,
get
it's
sued.
FC 26.
Because it's not called FIFA anymore, but
It's
still.
nice, longer.
Who are Blues playing next week?
Blues are playing Coventry away.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah,
half
the
12.
The
Midlands derby.
Midlands derby.
What is that? Is this who played for both teams? What derby can we call
What
it?
is that, Cyril Regis?
I was going to say Cyril, but it's not. He didn't play for Blues, did he, Cyril Regis?
Oh, yeah.
Marlon King.
Did
Marlon King.
Did somebody like Peter Unlove play for both of them?
No.
No.
And Love played for Cov.
Cov, Zimbabwean player, yeah.
It's a big game, that.
And Love.
Yeah, also the massive
Yeah,
derby.
they're on
Isn't it?
points. If we beat them, we go third.
That thing about watching live, the first time you go to watch a game live, it's strange. There's no
Yeah,
commentary,
yeah,
there's no replay.
Mm.
Yeah, Sam
It's-
Matterface isn't telling you stupid things about the game.
Yeah, stupid facts about the game.
Yeah. Really tenuous ones.
There is a plan in the Football Gupshup last production meeting
Yeah.
that, and Zayn is going to make it happen, inshallah.
Am I still technically executive producer of this whole thing?
Yeah, well, you get something. Yeah,
You're
but
in
you
there.
we name checked as Iqbal now,
Okay.
and we're going to go to a game together, and we may take some recordings from that game, and because it's going to be
Is it just going to be a bleep?
yeah. If we're thinking about Arsenal Villa at Villa Park, because we just want to see unrestrained, aggressive Zayn one day.
But the issue with that is I can't stand the whole game at the stadium.
To be
Really?
honest- To be honest, would that be in the Villa section?
Yeah, that'd be in the Villa
I've done
section.
that once. Villa versus Blues, and I sat in the Villa section.
No way.
Mm.
You don't want to be
No,
there.
I've done that. I've done
Why
that.
not? But
Did you get
'cause
discovered?
You can't control yourself.
You can't control yourself. And then we were losing.
Yeah.
Me and my three friends who were leaving. Everybody turned around, where you going? I was like, we got to go. My mum's calling me. He goes, no, you're not. Oh, well, yeah, I'm going.
It happened to me
You
as well.
can't hold yourself.
I watched the
Really,
Arsenal
you
game.
can't. You must, because you're gonna get battered up if you.
Yeah, but you're like,
Yeah.
I have seen a kickoff in Villa Park when we once went to a Liverpool game.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
somebody couldn't control themselves. And they
Yes,
were,
yeah, we saw that. Yeah.
yeah.
It was a Liverpool fan in the Villa end.
Yes.
I think it might be the game where Gerrard scored a free kick at the end.
I don't have this kind of recall.
In 2007, first day of the season, and in Fernando Torres' debut as well. Okay.
Does that mean you had Andy Carroll as well? Because he came free with Torres, didn't he?
No, he came through with Suarez
Oh, okay, right.
when Torres got sold
Oh, okay,
for 50
right.
million in
That
2011.
was Torres' money.
So
Yes.
listen out for that, listeners, because we are going to be going to a game, and Zayn might end up on the news, if he invades the pitch or something, or like
Never that. Never that.
gives away, because he's the person who watches Arsenal on TV as a stand-up watching them
I
because
wouldn't
they're
wear the
down.
Arsenal kit there though, so if there's any Villa fans on that, it's
Zayn's
probably-
cousin is actually a steward at Villa as well.
That's
Yeah,
how we're
yeah.
going to try and get in.
Yeah.
That's what we're going to try again. I went into the 4-2-1 and it was difficult not to celebrate, but I was celebrating quietly, but I think I was around family sort of section, so it was alright. And then outside the stadium, I ran with the Arsenal fans, started celebrating with them. And then one of the Villa fans who sat next to me goes, "Are you alright, mate?" I go,
What?
You know, I gave it to him.
See, I'm
No,
like,
you should.
way.
No, you should
What
have
the
said that.
hell,
Just
man?
no, you switched after the game. You should have said
Sorry,
that.
was there.
No,
Well, I can't believe he sat in the.
Oh.
He sat with
Underneath.
the Villa fans and he gave himself away as an Arsenal fan.
I would be quite good at controlling myself because if we did score, it would make me disappointed that my master plan of getting us relegated is not coming to fruition.
I did take my brothers-in-law who are from Woking, so they're massive Man United fans.
Yeah.
So I took them to the Villa Man United game when Gerard Houllier was Villa manager, and it ended 2-2. And they celebrated when Man United scored, and they got kicked out by the stewards, and people were swearing at them, like proper swearing at them.
Yeah, I do think that's bad form. I think
Isn't
if you
it
go, you
pointless
have to
now? Like
control
it happens. Like it's not a new thing. It's been happening for years. Everyone does it.
And on that note,
Yeah.
we'll end the show. So next week again, Ukba, you're going to join us and talk about Manchester
yourself.
United.
No, you probably won't see me again.
Okay, except in the Villa end of a Man U game,
Of course.
celebrating Villa scoring.
Yeah.
Okay, Jazakallah khair for listening. We'll have another quiz next week, as entertaining as this one.
Indeed.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.